What's up, y'all? Welcome back to another banger video. Hey, man, you already know how it is. Liking, commenting, and subscribing because Radio Reviews is back, y'all. Yes, Radio Reviews is back, y'all. And after about 2 years of not really reviewing radios, just because I haven't really had anything good to review, I got a couple good radios I can review, so stay tuned for those. And in this episode of Radio Reviews, we are going to be reviewing the FirstAlert WX-150 because I have not reviewed one of these. I had another WX-150 that I could not review because it didn't have the antenna, so I actually ended up getting this one for my birthday, and I sold the other WX-150 for $5 to one of my friends. So yes, let's get into the video. So first feature is going to be the button beeps, and this radio has, I think it has like 2 sets of button beeps. This is the first one. Here's the second one. So yeah, those are the button beeps. You can also tell that this radio has alert memory, but we're going to get into that in a little bit. The next feature is going to be the siren test. Here's the siren test. And you can tell my mom does not like it when I play with my weather radios. I'm gonna go into my room. This radio also does have siren volume. You know what? Let's get into that feature next. The next feature is going to be the siren volume, because this radio allows you to not have the siren blaring in your face. So I think this is at max volume. You can have the siren volume set between 1 and 8, I believe. Yeah. Volume 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Set that at volume 4, because it's in the sweet spot. That is a good feature, especially if you do not want this radio blaring a loud-ass alert tone in your face at 3 a.m. for a severe thunderstorm warning that's not even for your county. Alright, the next feature is going to be alert memory. To access alert memory, go to the previous and next. You can literally see all the alerts that this radio has received. Weekly test. Lately, everything has just been weekly tests. And it'll literally tell you all the alerts this thing has received. It has received a bunch of weeklies. Yeah, there's a blizzard warning. Weekly. Blizzard. Weekly. This radio can hold up to 17 different alerts in its memory, so that is actually really cool. So you can actually see what this radio has received. So the next feature is going to be the reception, and I'm going to get this done really quick because I am literally in a t-shirt and shorts and it's like 40 degrees out. So I will see y'all when we get outside, and I'm going to snap my fingers so we'll be outside. Alright, it's really not that bad out, but let's go do the reception next. Set channel. Set to channel 3.
Into the upper teens in the after 9 chance of
This radio has really good reception.
Cloudy with a 50% chance of snow. Lows around 3. Saturday, Sunday night, mostly cloudy. Highs around 11. Lows around 2 below.
You can tell this radio is getting really good signal.
Highs around.
There's a BMW X4. Fire. Next, let's see if we can get Des Moines. Can you get Des Moines? Cannot.
2026.
Ooh, KC65's coming in clear.
Temperature has been 43 degrees, which occurred at 1:30 p.m. So far today, the low temperature has been 26 degrees. Minnesota.
Oh.
40 degrees and the low.
WXK40 in Janesville? Oh.
This is weather radio station WX.
Yeah, that was actually WXJ88 in Menominee. Wow. I actually kind of wonder how far Menominee is from where I'm at. We're gonna go inside and we're gonna actually see how far Menominee is. Echo. How far is Menominee, Minnesota from Rochester, Minnesota?
From Rochester, Minnesota is 78.5 miles away by car.
78? Yeah. I mean, on average, on like a daily basis, like... Oh my god, bro! 6'7". 6'7", 6'7", 6'7". Nah, for real. Like on an average, you're gonna receive stations about like, around like 50 to 75 miles away. For real. You can receive more depending on the tropo. For real. It can also depend on the time of day. Like right now, we are DXing in the evening. Meaning radio signals are starting to get better, but they're not the best. We could have done this review during the night. You know what? I might actually make a DXing video with this. I might do it. Who knows? But if we were to review this during the night, we might be able to pick up Des Moines, even if it's like barely audible. Or if the tropo is good. But you get what I'm saying. Let's see. What else do we have here? This radio also allows you to disable, not disable, but it also allows you to disable button beeps. Set date and time. Can I set key tone? Yeah. So literally, you don't have to have the button beeps on for this radio. So if your mom complains about you having weather radios and you want to set this up or play around with it, you don't have to worry about this radio going boop, boop, beep, 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 beep. Don't have to worry about that. This radio also has a date and time, which is not correct because I literally put batteries in this for this review. But this radio can also tell you the date. Which we're going to go ahead and set that up right now. Echo, what's the date?
It's Monday, January 12th.
It's the 12th. There we go. 2026. It is 5:05. It is 5:05, and there we go. You can also have the backlight on this radio set to continuous, so let's say if you want a night light in your bedroom, I personally keep these set to normal. But you can have this backlight set to on. I mean, it's not really going to stay on because it's not connected to power right now. See, I think it's going to go back to normal. Yeah, it's going to go back to normal, but when we plug it in, the backlight is going to turn on. Also, the power thing is solid too when you plug it in. Huh? Why did it not save? I think I gotta hit save, that's the thing. January 12th, 2026 at 5:07 p.m. 26 at 5:07. Yeah, you had to hit save. That's why it didn't save. So in order to really set this up, you gotta hit save, and then you can like continue with the setup. Well, not continue with the setup, but in order for it to save the thing. But you get what I'm saying, y'all. The next feature is going to be the alarm clock tone, because this radio has an alarm clock. I feel like alarm clocks are like really forgotten on weather radios, so let's set up alarm 1. And we're gonna set it for 5:09 p.m. That's if. Alright. And to turn on the alarm on this, what you do is you hold alarm. And there you go. It is now on. This radio has 2 alarms actually. For alarm. And that's alarm 2. It's off. Oh. $5:08. So I'm going to turn on alarm 1. And there you go. Alarm 1 is now on. So now we wait for the alarm to go off. What do y'all think of the Galaxy S8 camera? I'd say it's really good. There's the alarm clock, and you can tell my mom really does not like these things. So I guess she's sleeping right now. Alright, so there we go. They're now off. So, let's see here. This radio also does have a feature where you can add alerts. So yes, you can literally have your own custom alert on this radio, which new event 1, UR2. I don't even think I set this thing up yet. So let's see here. We can set this for, let's do a severe thunderstorm warning. SVR. SVR user event code 1. So we can make this say anything. I'm just gonna make it say something random. We should make it say NWS storm warning. NWS storm, let's do that. So to set it up, you do it like this. N. Next code over is the next button. N. W. Q, R, S. And then for a space, I think it's just a dash, but I'm not sure. Yeah, you can do it like that too. I think you can do. I'm not sure how to do the space. Alright. Camera's being a bitch right now. It's alright. NWS Storm. NWST Storm. NWS T Storm. S T O O R N M I guess if you want to learn how to do your alphabet backwards, just use the WX-150. There we go. NWST Storm. And we're just going to do 6-7 for the hell of it. Oh, to do a space, I think it's a slash. 0, 6, 7. I still do not get how that was the phrase of the forbidden year. If you want to know why the year is forbidden, oh yeah, there's a space. It's below the slash. 6, 7. NWST Storm 6, 7. Level advisory and level warning. Because an SVR is a warning. Severe thunderstorm warning. Now let's go see if it's in the disable siren. And the next feature of this radio is going to be the disable siren. The siren blocking, I think it's what it's called. Where is it at? Can you disable siren? Event language. No, it's English. Siren mode. Oh yeah, there it is. Just like this. Oh, avalanche watch. Oh, so it's like this. You do it like this. Let's see if it appeared in here. Tornado. I don't know if it's in here. There it is. Right there. NWST Storm 6-7. Yep. It is in the alert. Perfect. So, what next? I guess final thoughts on the FirstAlert WX-150. This radio is a really good weather radio. This radio has amazing reception. It doesn't really struggle to activate. I feel like a lot of my radios, like the Recoms, okay, camera's blurry. Like the Recoms, these barely struggle to activate. I mean, unless the signal's weak, then yeah. 120s barely struggle to activate, but they get really good reception. WX-100s are picky, but still. This radio is a really good weather radio. Not only for like personal use, but for collectors. It's a really good weather radio. I think these are starting to become a little bit uncommon. But if I can find my iPhone 7, we'll show some on eBay. Yeah, here it is. Here's my iPhone 7. Come on, phone. Yeah, there's a couple on eBay. I actually got mine new in box. Let's see if this one... Yeah, this is the one that has the antenna on the side. There's another version that has the antenna on the back. Let's see if we can find one. Nope, that's a side mount antenna. Here is the one that has the antenna on the side. They also have another one called the WX-200, I believe. Which I believe is the same thing, but I'm not 100% sure. Come on, focus. There we go. This one's like 50 bucks. I finna get another weather radio soon. So yeah, that is the final thoughts on this radio. If you like what you see, comment, like, and subscribe. And I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace out until then. Bye.